I remember myself again, Otemu, a regular tutor on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube name at Otemu Mass Success. I equally teach on Facebook. I have two Facebook page. One is Nyero Otemu, and the other one is Otemu Mass Success. Now, let's talk about this indicial equation. Let's talk about this indicial equation. That if 3 raised to power the root of x plus 3 raised to power the root of x is 18, then what is the value of x? Solution. Question says 3 raised to the power of x, root x, plus 3 raised to the power of root x is equals to 18. So what can we do? I want to factorize this expression. By factorizing this expression, we have something that is common in between these two things. And what is common there is 3 raised to power x. When I bring it out, here will be 1 plus 1 is equals to 18. 1 plus 1 equals to 18. So here is 3 raised to power root x into 1. All right. Now, what can I do here? I will divide both sides by 2. 2 will cancel this 2. Into 18 is 9. 3 x is equals to 9. Okay, what are we going to do is to express this in the same base, which means 3 raised to power root x is equals to 3 raised to power 2. The base are the same. So what do? We take the power. We take the power. So what would the power be? Is root x is equals to 2. And take note, this is square root. To remove square root, we take the square of both sides. Take the square of both sides. Take the square of both sides. So the root of x all square is equal to 2 all square. This will cancel this. So what is now 2 raised to power 2? 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 4. You can check back. Okay, let's check back. Now, we say 3 raised to power root x plus 3 raised to power root x is equals to 18. And x is 4. So 3 raised to power root 4 plus 3 raised to power root 4 is equals to 18. Will it give us 18? That's the meaning. The root of 4 is 2. So here is 3 raised to power 2 plus 3 raised to power 2. 3 raised to power 2 is 9. 9 plus 9 is equals to 18. 9 plus 9 is equals to what? 18. Okay, question number 2. Let's take question number 2. All right. 2 says what? 3 raised to power 3 raised to power x is equals to 27 raised to power 27. What is the value of x? What is the value of x? All right, 3 raised to power 3 raised to power x, root x. So now, I will express this in this base. 3 raised to power 3 raised to power root of x is equal to 3 raised to power 3, give us 27, bracket 27. The base are the same. I take the power. The power is now 3 raised to power root x is equals to 3 times 27. I will express this 27 in this base 3. So which is 3 raised to power root x is equals to 3 raised to power 1. That's the meaning of 3. 3 give us 27. Take note of law of indices. A raised to power m times a raised to power n, a raised to power m plus n, a raised to power m plus n. So when we apply it there, that will now give us 3 raised to power root of x is equals to 3. What is 1 plus 3? As applied by this law, it gives us 4. So this will cancel that. Now, we now take the power. We now take the power. What is the power telling us? The power says root x is equal to 4. So I want to remove the square root. You have to square, take the square of both sides. Take the square. X all square is equal to 4 all square. This will cancel this. X is equal to, what is 4 square? Is 16. When you check back, the both sides will be equal. Both sides will be the same. Okay, let's go further. I have done two examples. I will do more. Don't disconnect. Just stay connected to me. I'm going to give you more examples. This time, let me talk about exponential equation. That if 3 raised to the power 3x minus 15 is equal to 5 raised to the power 2x minus 10, correct? Now, what is the value of x? Solution. What is the value of x? Now, we can solve it like this. By factorizing the power. To factorize is to bring the 10 that are common out and leave the 10 that are not common inside. So here will be 3. If I factorize, bring 3 out, here will be left with x minus 5. That place will be x minus 5. Then is equals to 5. If I bring 2 minus 5. What is 5 raised to the power 2? Is 25 x raised to the power minus 5. Okay, now what can we do here? I can divide both sides by 27 raised to the power x minus 5, or I can divide both sides by 25 raised to the power x minus 5. Okay, let me use 25 raised to the power x minus 5 to divide both sides. So now I write 27 x minus 5 over 27 x minus 5 is equals to 25 minus 5 minus. All right, let's continue from where I stopped. Sorry for the break in transmission. All right. Now, this, we cancel this to give us 1. So here is 27 raised to power x minus 5 over 25 raised to power x minus 5 is equals to 1. Is equals to 1. Now, let's go further. And law of indices says that a raised to power m over b raised to power n is equals to a over b all raised to power n. And law of indices also states that anything raised to power 0 is equals to 1. So therefore, here will be 27 raised to power x minus 5. So 27 over, 25 raised to power x minus 5 is equal to 27 over 25 raised to power 0. So now these are the same. We now take the power. X minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, we can like 10. X is equal to what? 5. That is example number 3. Sorry for the break. The calls have come in while I was teaching. Just distraction. But I am focused. All right. Let's do number 4. I want to do number 4, which says 2 raised to power x plus 2 raised to power x plus 1 minus 24 is equal to 0. What is the value of x? Solution. Now, here is 2 raised to power x plus, I will break this down to give me 2 raised to power x times 2 raised to power 1. That will give me that 2 raised to power x plus 1 minus 24 is equal to 0. Okay, we can solve this in 2 ways, but I want to solve it in this way. Let us factor out 2 raised to power s is common. If I bring 2 raised to power s out, you are left with there. Here is 1. This one will go out. Here will now be plus 2 minus 24 is equal to what? 0. Okay. Now, here is 2 raised to power x bracket 3. When this minus 24 crosses equal to, change to plus 24. Now, let's divide through. By 3. So 2 raised to power x into 3 over 3 is equal to 24 over 3. So this will cancel this. 3 into 24 is 8. Is 8. So 2 raised to power x is equal to 8. All right. Let's proceed further and solve it. Now, I will express the 2 in the same base. So 2 raised to power x. How many times will I multiply 2 that will give me 8? Is 2 raised to power 3. So this will cancel this. X is equals to 3. So when you check back, you must get the answer on the equation. So the value of x, 3. I told you don't disconnect. Stay connected to me. I will give you more example. Okay, let me take another one. Okay, let's solve this now. That if 5 raised to power x raised to power 2 over 25 raised to power x is equals to 125. Now, what is the value of x? What is the value of x? Okay, let's go further. I will express all in this base 5. 5 raised to power x raised to power 2. Then here is 5 raised to power 2 bracket x is equals to 5 raised to power 3 give us 125. So here is 5 raised to power x raised to power 2. Here give us 5. 2 times x give us 2x is equals to 5 raised to power 3. I can use division law or I cross multiply. Okay, let me cross multiply. Yes, 5 raised to power x raised to power 2 is equals to 5 raised to power 3 times, look at it, I'm cross multiplying, 5 raised to power 2x. Okay, let me say a raised to power m times b raised to power m, or let me just say a is equals to a raised to power m plus n. So we add the two together. Now, when we add the two together, we give us what? 5 raised to power x raised to power 2 is equals to 5 raised to power 3 plus 2x. Okay, now these are the same. We take the power. So now it will give us x raised to power 2 is equals to 3 plus 2x. So let's collect like 10. So bring everything, make it a quadratic equation. X raised to power 2, when plus 2 cross become minus 2x, when plus 3 cross become minus 3 is equal to 0. It's now a quadratic what? Equation. It's now a quadratic what? Equation. Please don't be angry, because when I was teaching course came in, which I don't like. Okay, now you now use the last 10 to multiply the first 10, which is minus 3 x squared. Now, what are the two 10s you multiply together that will give you minus 3x squared? When you add or subtract, it gives you minus 2x. It's minus 3x and plus 1x. So minus 3x plus 1x gives us minus 2x. I have succeeded in getting the center value. Now, I will write in place of this, I'm putting these two values. I'm putting these two values. Now, so here is x squared minus 3x, which is this, plus x, which gives us this, minus 3 is equal to what? 0. Okay, let's factorize. What is common between these two terms is x. When I bring x out, x minus 3 is not common. What common between these two terms is plus 1. Then x minus 3 is not common, is equal to 0. Take note, the two brackets must be the same. If they are not the same, your working is not correct. Okay, let us take what is outside the bracket. We say x plus 1. Now take one of the brackets, which is x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now our duty is to equate each bracket to 0, which simply means x plus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. So now x is equal to, when this plus 1 crosses to that side, it becomes minus 1. Or when this minus 3 cross there, it becomes plus 3. Since negative value is not needed, since negative value is either invalid or you say not needed, let me just say invalid, the value for x is equal to what? 3. Okay, let's check back. You can check back and you will get the answer. Let's check back. In checking back, putting the value of s into the original expression. Let's put the value of x. And the original expression says what? Check back. Check back. The equation says 5 raised to power 3 raised to power x. Okay, 5 raised to power 2, sorry, not 3, raised to power x raised to power 2 over 25 raised to power 2 raised to power x is equals to 125. Is equals to 125. Okay, let us check if what we get here will be equal to this by substituting the value of 3. So, okay, here is now 5 raised to power x is now 3 raised to power 2 all over 25 raised to power 3. Okay, let us check now. So here is the same thing as 5 raised to power 9 over 25 raised to power what? 3. Okay, when you multiply this value raised to power 9, it will give you 1953 125. Then when you multiply, when you raise 25 into power 3, which is 25 times 25 times 25, give us 15625. And when you divide, use this to divide this, your answer is 125. So that is example number what? 3 or 4. I told you I'll be giving you more. I'll give you more. So stay tuned. Don't disconnect. They are very important. They are very, very, very important. Okay. Let's do the other one. Let me give you another one. Which simply says, all right, if the root of x plus 3 is equals to 3 minus root x, then find the value of x. Solution. Find the value of x. So we cannot solve this. We simply mean the root of x plus 3 is equals to 3 minus root what? X. Okay, let's take the square of both sides. Take the square of both sides. Which simply means the root of x plus 3 all square is equal to 3 minus the root of x all square. So this square we cancel this. So we have x plus 3. This one means I will write this expression 2 times, which is 3 minus root x bracket 3 minus root x. Okay, so here is x plus 3. Now we are going to expound the right hand side. Let us expand the right hand side. By expanding the right hand side simply means 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times minus root x is minus 3 root x. Minus root x times 3 give us minus 3 root x. Minus times minus first is plus. Root x times root x is x. Okay? So here is x plus 3 is equals to 9. What is minus 3 root x? Minus 3 root x is minus 6 root x. Now, plus x. So this x will cancel this x, because when this one move here, it will be x minus x 0. Okay? Now, here is now 3 plus 3 is equals to 9 minus 6 root x. 3 and 9 are like 10. So let me move this minus root x because equal 6 root x equals equal to. So yes, now 6 root x is equal to this 9. When this plus 3 equals minus 3. Okay, now let's go further. Let's go further. All right. So here will be 6 root x is equal to, when you say 9 minus 3 is 6. So what do we do to divide both sides by the coefficient of root x? So here will be divided by 6. Here also divide by 6. So this will cancel this. Root x will give us equals to 1. Let's now take the square of both sides, which simply means the root of x all square is equal to 1 all square. So this will cancel this. X is equal to 1. Okay, let's check back. Let's check back by substituting into the original word equation. If both equations will be the same, we said if the root of x plus 3 is equal to 3 minus root x. Okay, let's substitute. Let's check back if we can get the same answer. All right? Here will be root 1 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus root 1. So here is root 4 is equal to 3 minus 1. Root 4 is 2. Here, 3 minus 1 is 2. So the expression here is equal to the expression there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel again, and also tell others to watch my videos from Otemu Mass Success. God bless you. Re good.